Hey all my Pokecrafters out there, it is Spook here, and guess what? Today we got an awesome thing. CoroCoro leaked, we got some new things. That's right, get ready, it's gonna be some new releases. Whoop whoop. But yeah, we got 3 new Megas, and we got some more information on Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Now these information, now we'll go to the Groudon and Kyogre information real quick. From what I've read, the information is focused on their new moves, which are, where was it? I saw it a second ago. Oh, their new abilities. Primal Kyogre gets the ability Sea of Beginning, and Primal Groudon gets the ability the Land of Ending, which corresponds to their Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Now these activate what is called Strong Rain and Strong Sunlight, which I'm guessing is going to be permanent rain, permanent sunlight, like it was back when before weather got nerfed. Now that would be an interesting thing, because Drizzle and Drought, that's Groudon's signature abilities. They deserve to have that permanent power up, because it's something that I feel like they need it. It also has been mentioned that Primal Groudon has gotten a new move. It's called Cliff Blade. I'm guessing by the sound of it, it's either a rock or a ground type move. But nothing on Kyogre's new signature move, which we don't know what it could be. It could be anything from like a water type size shock to a supercharged hydro pump kind of deal. But enough about that. We've seen all we can with them. Next, we're gonna go over the power, the strength that is Mega Gallade. That's right, folks. Mega Gallade was confirmed today, along with 2 other Megas. We will get to them in a second. But Mega Gallade was confirmed, and I gotta say, Mega Gallade looks interesting because it's like Gardevoir. It's lost its green tinting to its body. It's become pure white. It's grown. Its arm blades have gotten a lot stronger and a lot longer and a lot wider. There's been rumors going around that it would be cool if it got the ability Stance Change, which, as you all know, is a move stuck only to Aegislash, which would be interesting to say the least. But it doesn't feel like Stance Change is a move I would give it. Like, I feel like it would deserve maybe an ability that increases blade type moves. Like maybe huge power. It's really hard to tell because I'll just tell you right now, folks. The one problem I have with the Mega Gallade look is the hips. Like, I can't zoom in on it at the moment. I don't. Well, let me try. I'll try and zoom in on it. But why does he have an egg for his waist area? That just seems weird. Like, they could have made it longer. They could have made it slimmer, or even just a little bit smaller, so it doesn't look like he's just got like sticks and then a big circle for a butt, because it just feels weird looking at it. Like, it seems awkward, but then again, that's how normal Gallade looks. But another thing they could have fixed is the 2 things on the back. I'm guessing those are like cape flaps kind of deal, maybe like a shoulder banners or some shit. But it feels like those could have been completed with a thing. One moment, folks. Alright, and we're back, folks. I'm sorry about that. But let's see. We are going into the next thing, which I feel would be cool. I think I said it already. The 2 skin things on the back. I feel like if they filled it in and made it like a cape, it would have been cooler. Its helmet gets bigger, which is really interesting. It gets long ears like Gardevoir, which shows the connection. Another small difference is Gallade's center gym chest thing gets smaller, opposed to Gardevoir's, whose gets bigger, which is really interesting enough as is. But also, as you can see, Wally actually gets Mega Gallade, which was an interesting, the prime fact of the day, I guess you could say, that Wally got it. And look at Wally's new design. He looks so grown up. He doesn't look like the little sick kid anymore that couldn't do anything. He looks like he could actually do something now. And he's got a little Mega Stone necklace or chain It's hard to tell what that is. It looks like a necklace. But it's really cool, and it's an interesting concept that he still has the protector Pokemon on his hand because Gallade protects people just like Gardevoir does, just using physical attacks instead. Next, we are moving to the 2 Megas that have been revealed. These Megas have been speculated for months, ever since it was confirmed that Archie and Maxie got Mega Stones. Not months, it's been like weeks. Guys, that shows what happens, folks. You want a game so bad, your perception of time just flips. But, yeah. So far, I will now announce it. It is Mega Sharpedo and Mega Camerupt. Their signature Pokemon, I think. Well, I'm not. Wait. Yeah, Camerupt's Maxie's signature. I was thinking of Houndoom for some reason. But, Camerupt and Sharpedo. We'll go to Sharpedo first. Sharpedo has now gotten, like, a tattoo job, I guess you could say, because he's got a ton of yellow markings now. Instead of just a simple yellow star on his snout, he's gotten spikes on his snout too. I'm guessing that's from the look of a sawfish, which I'll show a little picture on the side real quick, folks, to show you what it looks like. An interesting concept, I gotta say, but I feel like it's something that didn't need to go on a Sharpedo. Like, it could have went on something like a separate Pokemon. But Sharpedo, I felt like it didn't need it. Like, they could have done a lot of different things. They could have gave it a hammerhead-like appearance for like a better, physical, bulkier Pokemon. But, what are you gonna do? You can't change their facts. But yeah, he's also gotten extra teeth, as you could probably see. He's gotten what looks like a little bit of a chin. A shark with a chin that just seems weird. His fins got bigger, and he's now got a little yellow X on the top fin, which is really cool. But let's go over his ability and his stat increases and such that are being set on Cerebi. According to this, Sharpedo gets an increase. It's not telling me what stats. It's just saying gets an all of Sharpedo's stats get an increase. So it's gonna get a nice little speed increase, a nice little physical attack, special attack, all those little increases. That will be interesting. It seems like it'll be a balanced Mega Evolution. Like, they're not going to be trying to focus in on one thing. The only thing I could see that would make it better is if they give it a little bit more bulk, maybe. Not sacrifice speed, but like maybe make it faster too. Faster would be better than bulkier with a Sharpedo, because its typing's not built to be fast. I mean, to be a bulky Pokemon, it's built to be fast. But let's go over its ability, which is a cool little thing. It's got the ability Strong Jaws, which is Tyrant and Tyrantrum's signature ability. Any Fang type moves, any Biting type moves, anything that requires using any physical type moves that require like biting or using your fangs or shit like that, like all the elemental fangs and all that. All those moves are powered up by Strong Jaws. The only problem with that is Mega Sharpedo only gets 2 of those moves. It only gets Crunch, and it only gets Ice Fang. So it's missing out on Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Poison Fang, which would be good for countering its Fairy type weakness, but it's missing all of it, so poor Sharpedo. Now this could be a different story, like if in the future they give him, like if in the future they give him all those moves at level 1 like they do with Gliscor. Because Gliscor, you could bring it to a mover learner. It can learn all the elemental fangs. It can learn. It can learn a few other things that I can't remember off the top of my head. But design-wise, I give Sharpedo 4 gems out of 5 because I do like the design. It's really interesting. Another thing I noticed is some people have been saying, they could have gave Sharpedo a tail. If you look closely at the back of him, folks, you may notice Sharpedo has little nub tail. Little nub tail. He's got the itty bitty tail. Which is kind of cool. They give him an itty bitty tail. And if you look at the little picture on the side, you may notice there's no spikes. Now that could be just a graphical error or just because of the way it's facing. But these could also be retractable, which would be a really neat little feature. Let's move to the gym of the evening in a moment. I'm sorry, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, folks. I'm coming back. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. But let's move to the gym of the evening, which was Mega Camerupt. Now, before you ask why the gym, I'll just tell you right now, folks, I've never used a Mega Camerupt. Well, obviously no one else has because it hasn't been released yet. I haven't used a Camerupt, folks. It's weird for me to say that, but I just never used Camerupt because I never saw the point of Camerupt. Also, I have heard a few choice things about it that's not too good. But this thing makes me want to have one. This thing makes me want to breed a Camerupt up and get it ready for the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire release, like my if I could think for 2 seconds, like the Lopunny I've been trying to breed for recently, that you may have saw if you watched the live stream. But like I'm saying, folks, this thing looks awesome to begin with because it switched from 2 volcanoes to 1 volcano. Got rocks growing on it now. It looks like it has a smirk on its face. Like that look on its face is just saying like it just showed up and it's just sitting there and it's just like, what up, bitches? Alright, we are back, folks. I am so sorry about that. But like I was saying before we left off, this thing looks like it has a smirk on its face, like it just showed up. It's like, what's up, bitches? I came to party. Because normal Camerupt and Doom will look like they were so bored, like they were so tired all the time, which makes sense because if you've ever looked at a real life Camelot, it look like they're too happy to be doing what they do. But Mega Camerupt looks awesome, and he's got a black M on his head. I don't know if they did that because Team Magma, or because why not, but it just looks cool. It really does. And then it has the tough fire. It looks bulky, and then if you can tell if you look at it, the rocks on its back form a saddle. It's wearing a saddle made out of lava. That is badass. That is not just 99% badass. That is 100% badass. Now, next thing is what its stats increase are, because I have that all right here because of Cerebi. Mega Camerupt's speed is decreased, but every other stat is increased. So it gets an increase in everything but its speed, which is good, which is okay because it doesn't have speed to begin with. I think a Caterpie could be faster than it, but that doesn't bother me one bit. Now, the one thing I'm hoping for is that this Camerupt gets a special defense and a defense increase. Because, well, not a defense, maybe a special defense increase. Like a big one. Like 40 points. Because Mega Camerupt is powerful. Normal Camerupt's okay in its power. It's just its typing messes with it, and its speed and special defense screws it over when it comes to a water type attack. But it would be cool for it to get like a good special defense increase, a special attack increase, a good HP and attack increase, and give it just like the smallest bit into defense because it's already bulky in its defense. Now, its ability is interesting enough too. It gets the ability Sheer Force, which if you've used the Darmanitan, if you've used... what was the other one? Darmanitan, Druddigan, Bravery. Those are off the top of my head Pokemon I know that can use Sheer Force. And it has a few moves it could rely on, because for those of you who don't know, Sheer Force is an ability that negates the secondary effects. So say you're using Rock Slide, you can't flinch anymore, but in exchange for that, Rock Slide is now 33% more powerful. So stronger Rock Slide, stronger Earth Power, stronger Flamethrower, I guess, because technically the 30% chance, the 20% chance to burn is in a secondary effect, kinda. But stronger Earth Power, stronger Flamethrower, stronger... I don't know any other moves it gets off the top of my head. Maybe Body Slam? Does Camerupt get Body Slam? I feel like it gets Body Slam. I don't know. But it's really cool, and it gets a good bit of attack. Like I said, folks, It gets an increase in everything but speed, so that's good for it. Sheer Force, okay with it. And it looks like these might become version. There's a good chance these are going to be version exclusive depending on which one you get. So don't just get one expecting to get the other. Get both of them like I do. Ding! This message was not brought to you by Game Freak. Kidding, folks. But that's seriously what I do. I just buy both of them, and whichever one I like more, I turn into my main file. I got X and Y. I use Y as a storage and a type of. I use it as a storage, and I use it as a. Come on, brain, think. I use it for extra runs. One moment, folks. All right, folks, we are back. I am very sorry about all these interruptions. I don't know why there's gotta be so many interruptions when I want to record. It's stupid, really, but you know how it is. But, let's see. Other than that, it's interesting enough because nothing was revealed about Mega Gallade, so we don't know anything about them. I think I said everything about Mega Camerupt, but I use... Oh, now I remember what I was talking about, too. I use X as my main copy because X version for the win. And then I use Y for, like, Nuzlocke runs, for a storage in case I have extra stuff I need to store. Or in case for like version exclusives like Skrelp, the Agronite, Houndoomite, Heracrossite, all those cool Mega Stones that are only on Y. So I'm gonna be getting Alpha. I'm gonna be getting Alpha and Omega. I'm gonna be getting the beginning and end. You can't stop me now, bitches. It's just how it is. Got a little musical rhythm to it, but eh. But yeah, folks. I pre-ordered both of them. I think you guys should too if you want to get these powerful, powerful Pokemon. These powerful, powerful Mega Sharpedo and Mega Camerupt. Do you want the saddle, the Lava Saddle back, or the Missile Shark? With like the tattooed Missile Shark. The choice is yours, folks. And other than that, I gotta say, I think we're gonna be signing off on that. Oh, and there's one other small thing I forgot to mention. CoroCoro also revealed there's going to be a demo going live in the next few... It's due on October 15th. There we go. It'll have a special serial code which will allow you to use a trial version of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You get to choose between Grovyle, Combustion, and Marshtomp as your choices, and you end up attaining a Mega Stone. So that's really cool. It allows you to test stuff out. This is probably going to be in next month's CoroCoro, so when that comes out, we will do an announcement on it and show it off. But then think about it like this, folks. We ain't got much longer. It's not much longer. November 21st is just around the... No, it's not. It's not around the corner, folks. This game needs to hurry up. It really does, folks, because I could feel the hype brewing deep in the internet. It's like 1,000 Redditors just screamed at once. 1,000 horns are blowing because the storm is coming. It's the Omega Ruby Alfire Sapphire. It's the Omega Ruby Alfire Sapphire storm. Alfire Sapphire, yes. It is the storm of Hoenn, and it's coming your way. So until then, I'll keep y'all updated. I'm Spookalai, and I'll see y'all in that next beautiful video. See you later. Peace.